everybody, this is Moonlit Simmer here, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome in. I'm so happy to have you joining me here today. And for today's episode, we are back in our What Remains save file. If you have not watched the last couple episodes of the series, I do recommend going and watching those before getting into today's video, because there's going to be a lot explained that might not make as much sense if you haven't watched the previous episodes. So let's go ahead and get into it. So right now it is Saturday evening, and it has been 1 week since Danny has passed away. And Elena does have his urn here. It has been on her bedside table since the day that she received it. Danny didn't have any family outside of Elena and her family, so that's why she received this and not his parents or anything like that. Our sister Anya is here. She is staying for tonight, tomorrow, and she's leaving on Monday. But she has been coming and sporadically throughout the past week to check on Elena and make sure that she's making it through. Their family doesn't like to leave anyone in sadness alone to sulk, so that's why her sister's been coming to visit. She's been cooking her meals, but Elena hasn't showered. She hasn't gotten out of this bed, aside from needing to go to the bathroom. She's been eating all of her meals here and kind of just curling up next to, well, Danny. And so for this weekend, Anya wanted to stay over instead of going home every single time she comes, uh, because throughout the week, our best friend Harper has been coming and checking in and staying with us since she lives not too far away. But Anya, she is in high school, and so she has been needing to return back home. But now that it's the weekend, she is staying with us because Harper's got some stuff going on. So right now, they are just having some deep conversations. Anya's trying to help Elena work through this. So we're going to go ahead and queue up some interactions here. Console about death. We'll just start there, and looks like they have to get up to do so. But it is thunderstorming. It's been raining all week, as makes sense because of the very sad times that we are in.
Oh, Kitsune.
And so they're just talking away here. I'm gonna have Elena also ask for advice, and I want her to talk about anxiety, and also one more thing, we're going to share a dark thought. She's been having a lot of anxious and depressing thoughts going through her head all week long. And I want to go through some emotions that Elena is feeling to give you a deeper sense of what she has been thinking about and going through. So, the first emotion is depressed. It's okay to feel sadness sometimes. Eventually, it'll make you feel better inside and out. And I do feel like that's true. You know, you have to be able to express your emotions and let them out and work through them rather than just bottling them up and hoping they go away and don't affect you later. but she is definitely depressed. She hasn't been getting out of bed and she's having a really hard time. And then we have mourning from losing a best friend. It's hard to see someone go. Elena can find some comfort by mourning those who passed at their tombstone or urn. So once again, Danny was her best friend, her fiance, her lover. They had gone through a lot in the couple years that they were together. Elena helped Danny through a lot of hard times in his life, and this is probably one of the hardest things Elena has ever had to go through, and she's very sad that he's not here to help her through it the way that she was for him. Deeper into sadness, Elena finds herself sinking deeper into the ocean of her grief. So it just keeps on pouring in, building up. All of these sad emotions just keep coming, and she definitely feels that. Heartache, Elena wonders how she can go on without her partner. She's absolutely heartbroken that this is where her life has gone. Missing them, continuing on is one thing. Living each day on top of that is another. The most Elena can do is take it one day at a time. And then we have feeling guilty. Seeing that Sim reminds Elena how she still feels kind of bad about how she treated them. And I feel like this is referring to seeing his urn and being aware of his death and kind of how it happened and when it happened. Um, she she feels really guilty because of all of the arguments that they had. They did not end on a good note. Um, she left, she went out, and she feels bad that that happened. And she's feeling guilty. It's Elena's fault things turned out like they did, or at least it feels that way. And once again, she is blaming herself for this because of the arguments over her future. It's her future that they were arguing about. She's just thinking in her head, if she would have never even thought about quitting her job to become a painter, if she had never brought it up, then this never would have happened. If she never went out to the bar, this never would have happened. Feels like it's her fault because he was coming to, see her and find her and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And so, you know, Anya is also in the fields and she is, mourning because a friend passed away, aka Danny. So I think that Anya is going to come out here. Oh, it looks like Harper decided to come back and visit and make sure everything is okay. We'll go ahead and control her too. Because that is quite alright. I think um, Harper is going to serve dinner. She's going to do. What is something comforting? Oh, I have an idea. Let's do meals and we're gonna have her cook. Should we do meatloaf or should we do grilled cheese? I think we're gonna do grilled cheese. She's gonna serve up a grilled cheese, and while she does that, I want Anya to come out here and, well, first, we're gonna have her try to talk Elena into taking a shower. Let's try to convince her to bathe.
Brisham. Wafata.
Go ahead, hop in the shower. We're here. Did she just reject that?
Shinflugranoi.
I think she's like, we are here. Harper just got here. We're gonna cook you a nice good meal and clean up around this place. You need to get out of bed, Elena. that's it. You just need to get out of bed. We need you to get a shower, and we need you to eat dinner and everything like that. So
Shinflugranoi.
I think she's like, okay.
Pardu skitna. Flashes a breeze.
We're gonna get Elena to go ahead and take a shower, and while she does that, well, sorry, I'm going back and forth. I'm gonna have Anya start cleaning up this mess. I also want her to clean up out here as well. I heard that throwing petals at the romance festival brings good luck. No, we're going to pass. It looks like Elena was picking out what she wanted. Is she in this closet? How did she even get in there? Someone explain. We're going to pretend she's in this closet. And in my eyes, I feel like she was picking out her, clothes to put on. And she just started crying. She sees Daniel's clothes in the closet and it breaks her heart. So we're going to have her take a bath with soaps and we're going to do the lavender foam. Poor Elena. Then Harper is going to call everybody to the meal in a moment. I'm going to have to her clean these up. Oh, and I also wanted to tell you guys that unfortunately, once again, all of my photos in this apartment turned completely black. I don't know why it keeps doing this, but every photo turned out that way. And I'm very upset because I only have a few photos left to be able to put up on the wall that even have Danny in it. And I don't want to put them up and then lose them again. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to ignore that all of these photos are black. Let's bring our laundry over here. I'm going to have Anya go ahead and do laundry, add that to the washing machine, and add this to the washing machine. She's going to come in. They're just, helping her do the basics that can be very hard to deal with whenever you're in this kind of state. So I'm going to move this somewhere out of the way. Honestly, I think I'm going to put this in the inventory because we don't need that right now. Yeah, that's fine. Then she's starting to feel a little bit better after this bath. She's obviously going to be mourning for a very long time, but oh, she also has this emotion here, stabbed a friend in the back from loyal Sim trash talking a friend. Elena feels guilty about bad mouthing her friend. What kind of Sim does that? And she got that emotion from whenever her and Aaron were at the club and she was talking to her about all of her stress and stuff like that. So go here and I want to call everybody to the meal. We'll have them all eat. She wants to be friendly with Elena. Let me change Elena's outfit real quick. I don't think this is what she would have put on. I was thinking something more like this. A little comfy. Some of her outfits have changed. You'll notice more sweats and stuff like that. She doesn't feel like putting on a pair of jeans. But
Yumpy.
She's like, guys, I don't know if I can do this. I really can't. It hurts so much. But we need a deep conversation here. And then I also want Harper to console about death as well. She has a shared sadness here from a close sentiment towards someone feeling bad. Seeing that someone Harper cherishes is suffering makes her sad. That really means a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and have Harper clean up this mess. And we're gonna have her put away here. This guy's singing out here. I think Harper's gonna go home, so I think she's going to do promise everlasting friendship. And I also think that she's going to hug Elena. She's gonna say something like, I am always here for you. Give me. Here we go. Through thick and thin, highs and lows, you can always count on me. Our friendship is an unbreakable bond that will stand the test of time. And that's truly, truly an amazing friend to have. Harper is a really, really nice sim. She's very generous. She's very kind. She's fun. She's a little cringy and she's nosy, but she is a really great friend. She has been our friend since elementary school, so this is a lifelong friend that she has.
Yanabi!
Alright, so I'm gonna stop controlling her. Or I'm gonna put go home, and then I'm gonna stop controlling her. Okay. She's gonna head out. And it's nice to see that Elena she wants to brush her teeth, so she is getting that spike in, now that she's gotten up, she's eaten, she's out of bed for once, she's kind of motivated to take care of herself a little bit here.
Olibar, Zamona's arrow.
Camus band trip.
Cheflet, Malfoy. Yeah.
I also think that Elena looks like she's in here admiring her art, but I do think we're gonna sell this to the collector. I think she's gonna come in here and she's going to do a little bit of a abstract painting. We're gonna have her do a medium one, and she's just gonna get some of her emotions out on canvas. And we're gonna go ahead and leave her alone for a little bit. And I want to clean up the place a little bit. Let me turn on all the lights. And I'm also gonna have her come in here and change outfit into some PJs. We'll have her do that, but I also want to clean up the place. Elena is done with college, so all of this is kind of just unneeded mess. We're gonna put a little plant that we probably found somewhere around the apartment. Cute little plant. It's too big. Maybe like this. Looks nice. Okay, so if you guys watched the video from last week that ended very sadly for us with Daniel's death in the accident. You guys may also remember that Marcus was in that accident as well. Marcus and Daniel were hanging out while Elena was out and about doing her thing with her friends, letting loose. She didn't do anything scandalous. She was just out drinking, dancing, just having fun. Marcus and Danny were back here, and Marcus was trying to talk some sense into Daniel regarding the whole arguments over Elena's future. He was telling her that, you gotta let Elena be happy, or, do what she needs in life, or, she won't ever be happy. It's gonna be really, really hard time for her to continue to live if she's doing what everybody else wants her to do and not what she wants to, because that's what she did her whole life. She always did what everybody else wanted her to or convinced her to. But after they had finally finished talking, and Marcus and Danny kind of started joking around because they were having drinks back here, they weren't really thinking clearly as they should. And they decided, well, Daniel asked, and they both decided to go to the karaoke bar where Elena was to say, I'm sorry, and then, kind of bring her home, that sort of thing, so that Danny and Elena could make up, that sort of thing. And unfortunately, on the way to the karaoke bar, Marcus and Daniel got into a car accident. The car flipped, they hit a tree. There was a lot of commotion that went on, and I put a little bit of a snippet as best as I could of kind of what I felt like happened. And Daniel passed away from impact, and Marcus was in critical condition. However, Marcus is awake, he is alive, he is still at the hospital. They should be releasing him soon, probably with some broken bones and whatnot, but Marcus did survive, thankfully. So she didn't lose two of the closest males in her life. But she does, she misses her brother. She has not gone to see him yet. She has been calling with her mom and her dad and her sister to make sure that she's getting updates, but she just, like I said, she has not left the bed for the whole week that has passed. So I'm just gonna let her continue. I just want to give you guys some more details. And it looks like, whether it be a divorce, loss of a job, or losing a loved one, grief is a normal, albeit tough, part of life that every sim has to navigate. Elena has been feeling more fired up during this difficult time. With the anger grief type, Elena might have some pretty epic anger outbursts, feel angry emotions more frequently, and unfortunately, she might lash out at others. Expect a lot more mean interactions and simmering tempers from her. More information on the grief type, blah, 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 blah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, Elena is starting to get a little frustrated. It says, it's still not fair. Who can Elena yell at to fix these existential problems? So, it's really hitting her. She's angry at herself. She's angry at those around her for what had happened. She's trying to point fingers, all that sort of stuff. She's having a really hard time getting over this, and it's going to take her a lot longer. We're going to let her continue painting. It's almost midnight, and her sister's going to come in here. Looks like she's going to spout memes. I think she's just gonna try to joke and laugh and pick her sister's emotions up, which right now she's feeling flirty, but I think it's just from a series of events. but she's definitely still feeling very sad and heartbroken.
Shalbo,
But I think our sister, once she's done trying to cheer her up, she's like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed. I'm gonna have her sleep here. Still got it from Crimson simply holding a conversation. You see, I'm sometimes, what's to say, I'm sometimes a bit of a people pleaser. I've got those social interactions on lock. So she's very pleased with herself. Let's turn all the lights back on. She's sleeping, and Elena is just gonna continue painting. She's gonna think about a family member. Oh, she's thinking about Harper. It's like, I'm so happy that she came earlier. You know, that really helped. That grilled cheese was really good. We're gonna let her do her thing. Oh, looks like we just finished. We're gonna go ahead and sell this. I'm gonna have her go to the bathroom, then we're gonna have her head to bed, and I will meet you guys back in the morning. It is the next morning, and currently Elena is still asleep. She'll probably be asleep for a while, but Anya is getting herself ready for the day, and I'm gonna have her come in here and do. Oh, it looks like our dryer is messed up, but I was gonna have her do some laundry, but I guess we're gonna have to hold off. But we're gonna have her go ahead and hire a repair service.
The North. Liberty. Winterny.
So that Elena doesn't have to worry about it. She doesn't want Elena to have to stress about anything. She wants the least amount of stress for her. But we're gonna come in here. I want her to brew some coffee. And she's also going to just have a quick meal. The repair guy is here. Oh, I must have something else. Oh, we got something else broken. Good. So we're going to fix the couple broken things here. Sweet. Anya is just going to eat her cereal and have some coffee. I'm going to pull this out by one just so that I can add another chair because I want the sisters to play a game or build a puzzle together because I know that will make Elena feel better. That's all, what their family's always done. Looks like she's woken up. She's decided on some cold grilled cheese, which is perfectly fine. Anya's like, "Good morning." She's like, "Oh, you're crying. Are you okay? Is everything okay?" Let's go ahead and have a deep conversation again. Lots of deep conversations happening. We're also gonna have her clean up her mess. She's like, "Are you okay? You're crying again?" She's just so frustrated. Let's see who's calling. Oh, our mom's calling. We're gonna ignore this and we're gonna pretend like our mom is calling to check in on us. Is Anya there? Is she doing okay? How are you feeling, honey? This, that, and the other, just a mom checking in on her daughter to make sure she's okay. And I think we'll have our mom and her dad visit us today too. She's like, "Are you alright?" She's like, I had a dream about Danny last night and the whole accident. I've been having nightmares. You know, that sort of thing of just what it was like. We just want to chat. Where's the... Oh, there it is. She's gonna try to brighten her day. And I'm also gonna have her ask about her career. She's gonna say, "So, I know this argument that had occurred, I'm sorry to bring it up, but I know that you were thinking about quitting your job. Did you quit your job? Like, what's been going on? Have you gone to work at all?" You know, sort of thing. And so Elena did indeed quit her job. She is currently unemployed. All that she has to work with is what is left in her and Danny's accounts. So she did quit her job. She hasn't been really painting for money or anything. I mean, I know that we just sold the thing earlier, but that's not what I was trying to get at. she has not gotten into the freelance painter career or the regular painter career. She's just been kind of taking some time off, taking a time to heal, which is perfectly okay. So in her grieving, it says that it's still not fair. Who can she yell at? And why me? Every morning is a reminder of how unfair life can be. How could things be going so bad for Elena? This world is so cruel and unforgiving. So like I said, she was reminded of Danny passing away while she was sleeping. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the tears. She's kind of over it. It looks like she wanted to come in and paint, and that's very exciting. I think her sister being here is really, bringing her spirits up. I'm glad that she's been inspired enough to start painting. Surprise pop in, so Harper did come. Harper's here again. Let's frame this and let's put an inventory, and then I kind of want to give it to Harper. Friendly affection. Reach out for help. That's really cool. Let's just give her a hug first. Friendly hug. Reach out for help.
Smosh. Oh, yes. Yes, Parsaga.
She's just really upset. Wow. And just like that. Okay.
Plus, Klatoy.
You're big.
Kingo.
I'm
Yergazens.
gonna give her
Pishanoi.
gifts.
Jaruk.
Yibs.
We're gonna give her this
Finia
landscape
Pavin.
painting.
Scoompa.
I've been super
Atanati.
inspired this weekend since
Shabini.
you've been coming in and my
Woonfitshima.
sisters
Billy Finta.
come. I wanted to
Oh,
give you something for being
Borosif.
such a great friend.
Aw.
Kumiao.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And I want to have her sister invite over to current lot. Invite over to current lot. There we go. Let's invite our mom in.
Bobsini, Nabora, Shazzle?
Affection. Family kiss.
Oh, Burrell. Oh.
Affection. Lovingly.
Ufa.
It's like, hi mom, thanks for coming in. Honey, why are you still in your PJs? Mom will always be mom. Let's get you changed into something better. She's gonna pop this on. So everybody's coming here. Look, she's like, so give me all the details. Is she doing okay? How has she been so far? She's trying to get some news. She's like, Mom, she's going through it really tough. She's crying all the time. I finally got her out of bed and I finally got her to shower, but she's still having it rough. Come in here, choose a puzzle. 250-piece puzzle. We're gonna do Tasteful Tulips. Beachy Paradise. Let's do Tasteful Tulips. Sounds nice. Your sister's gonna come here and work on puzzle as well. Her mom's gonna come out here and cook some dinner. I think now we're gonna have her cook meatloaf. That's a basic mom meal. Her and her sister are working on those puzzles together.
Dad.
She's still in her PJs too. Let's go ahead and change that. Alright. Oh, there's our dad. He is also sad. He's mourning from losing a friend. He really saw Danny as, you know, another one of his sons. Even though he's his son-in-law. He was almost like a mentor for Danny. You know, they both were in the same career. They were both engineers and, you know, wealthy guys with the same values. So it's really hard to see. You know, he's mourning too. Dad's gonna help out in here. I'm gonna go ahead and have Harper go home. Kind of want this to just be a family affair. Alright, dinner's ready, guys. Let's go ahead and call to meal. All of them.
Miwa. Aspa.
And they're just gonna chat. They're just gonna, you know, Sunday family dinner. Like we said before, this is kind of their thing. So your brother's doing alright. He's supposed to be discharged in a couple of days. Yeah, he's doing good.
Trinkana soup? Lavo. Wanna
Here we
choose?
go.
Zorbo.
Alright, it looks like our mom is heading out. Let's go ahead and stop controlling her. I guess she was ready to go. I don't know. It's like she has an appointment to go to. Let's go put this away.
Belindy. Apollo Chaba.
You know, they had a good couple hours as a family. Getting to know each other, made some puzzles.
Kibaya.
I kind of want her to continue this puzzle. And our dad is going to head out as well. Or just going to pretend he said goodbye because he's just going to disappear.
Snurb.
And she's starting to get back on her feet, guys. She's starting to feel like herself again. I'm so happy to see it. Sister's in here and she is just playing some games. We'll have her play some Sims Go. Erin has come over. And if you guys remember, Erin is the one that was with us the night of the accident. She's the one who invited us out to the bar. Now we want to have a talk with Erin. So we're going to Control Sim. And we're also going to go on actions. Form group with Elena. And then we are going to sit together here. And they have to have a conversation. So first we're going to have her have a deep conversation. And we will have share unpopular opinion.
Florid.
I think there's going to be an argument that starts here.
Jabeen Slawfish.
Piguna.
Jabeen.
Oh, Pimpini.
Ah.
I'm going to start Foster's rumor.
Charky Bibna. Zork.
Bah.
We're going to mean.
Bumkaro Sambisi.
We're going to
Glimph.
yell at.
Apollo
We're turning this music off. We're going to have a little argument here. I'm
The hero Ruth Faye.
thinking that
Plushy Zabris.
Elena is going to start blaming
Wow,
Aaron
got
for that
Skiba
night.
Suva.
She's like, why did you have to invite me out that night? I knew that I shouldn't have.
Kroot.
Oh,
Tis
You know,
Anna.
I never
Mud.
should have went to that bar. If I
Oh,
never would have went,
sorry,
none of this would have
Zombo.
happened.
Sure.
It's your fault. You
Zubol,
asked me to go.
Funa,
You invited
Uchi
me.
Peachy, Corbif, Dabiwu, Plonite Skooma,
And
Aksawa, Skiba Glosh,
Ah.
Waboose.
petty jab.
Mizo. Funa.
What?
Unga.
Infaliness Wabarani Bayumi,
And
Squirmish.
they're just gonna
Corpo.
keep
Pondo.
arguing, you know.
Arr.
She's
Huiza.
like, you know that this is
Shemana.
not just my fault. I can't believe you're blaming me for this. I came over here to
Yana.
talk to you and
Loose.
console you.
River Bob.
And,
Chazir.
you know, I'm
Clone.
sorry that this happened, but it's not my
Uba.
fault.
Dwee.
You can't
Pouches
point your
nooch.
fingers at me.
Plord
Lena's, you know, they're
June.
just gonna go back and
Quiba.
forth.
Flarbin Torka.
Oh, Vibane. Bempi Yorid. Janib Shrofa. Seneca.
And now I think Elena is
Kanabi.
going to say, get
Kempo
off my
Varuda.
property. Get out of my house.
Nuloi
Right
Sawata.
now. Get out of my house.
Divalid.
I'm done talking with you. I don't want to
Rapasa
see you anymore.
Ducky.
This is your fault.
Oh,
And you know it.
Rumonza. Frifna.
And they are both. She is offended. No win scenario. Aggravating conversation. Kicked out.
Ooh.
So that was a lot to take in. Aaron is
Polino.
gone, and I
Ooh,
think Elena's already
Kinaya.
feeling bad. She wants to be friendly with Aaron, so I feel like she already feels bad. But right now, she's still grieving. It's not fair. No win scenario. Why can't they understand? No amount of logic and passion could move your foe. First impressions are strong. Nothing to do about it. This sim just isn't inspiring. Too full of yourself. This other sim's heirs of being full of themselves are not gaining them any favor in Elena's eyes. Freed from presence. That's right. Get the hell out of here. Whoo, I feel much better now that they're gone. Just call me Petty Pancakes. Yep, I said it. Sometimes it feels good to be petty. Bet they didn't even know I knew that. Icky feeling. Ugh, why did Elena say that? Being mean isn't her thing. Slipped through my fingers. When a sim has so many friends, it can be hard to hold on to them all, even till Elena still feels bad and she loses them. So let's go ahead. It looks like they now have a festering grudge, or Elena has a festering grudge towards Aaron. Elena has a deep-seated grudge against Aaron. It's hard to forgive the past, which may make being around Aaron feel very unpleasant for Elena. So it's a bitter sentiment. So now they are no longer on terms as friends. You know, that Aaron feels very insulted and very offended by Elena's accusation. And I think Elena just doesn't know how to control and feel her emotions properly right now. As we saw, she has the anger grief type. So I think she's just trying to point fingers and find ways to make herself feel better about everything going on in her life. And, you know, it's not Aaron's fault. Aaron did ask us to go out that night, but, you know, it's not her fault. It's not Elena's fault. It's just how things happened. But in this moment, Elena just needed to get that off her chest. And sometimes things just happen that way. So we're going to end today's video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. If you like this video and all the others that you may have watched, please like, comment, and subscribe. I truly, truly appreciate it. I appreciate all of the support you guys have given me so far. let's just continue to grow this wonderful family we got going on here. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.